Y'all hear that music? Can you hear it? I don't know if that's working or not. Is that working? Add music to your stream using one of the popular royalty. You won't have any copyright issues. All right. That's it, right? Just do that. Is that too loud? It's too loud? Should I turn it up? I can't open it again. Okay, there we go. Seems too loud. Anyway. Boom, boom, boom. Is there anybody here? What's going on, guys? What's going on? Let's just have a regular chat. Oh, I left my bathroom open too. See, I closed the other door, but I didn't close the bathroom door. Oh, well, let's go get that. Got that funky music in the background. Come on. StreamYard thinks this is trendy music. Can you believe it? Brand banners. I'm just playing around. Let's just do stuff. This is an example of a banner. Click on a banner to show it on the screen. Use banners. Summarize your talking points. Stupid. Oh, man. This is an example. Y'all should have got a notification for this one. Let me know. Should have worked. Should have worked because this was scheduled. New. Should have worked. We got 6 lurkers, but no talkers. What's up? Is everybody shy? Is it might be like a super long delay too? I don't know. No, I don't see anything in the other box either. Where is everybody? Yeah, I should have done this on the main channel. If ain't nobody in here, we can't talk. We got to get the conversation going. We need some people to feedback, some questions. Let's go, baby. It's a good time of night. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Where's the group? think they're afraid they're going to get stuck watching video games again. There's no fall. Is that what it is? No fall? Maybe it's the music. Like, I can't. The music is too loud. It's too loud. Brand. Tricky fine. How about ducks? Oh, that's so mellow. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'm being punished by the algorithm. Y'all see my extra full garbage can back there? How full does the garbage can have to be before you like are embarrassed and force yourself to take it out? Like sometimes I let it go. Sometimes only half full, I still take it out. You know, like if I'm heading out for the day or something, like, oh, I'll take out trash. But other times I just forget it's there and just let it get up big. What's up, Gary? What's going on, man? Noon here and stuff. Best candy ever or what? Bueno. Oh yeah. So good. I love me some Bueno. Bueno. Thank the Lord. What's up, man? Everything working. Cool. I wonder if we just had a really long delay there. That was weird. Cool, man. Bueno. James, take your ass to bed. I'm going to make you one of them roustabouts on this rig since you want to be up so late. Just playing, brother. Be good. Oh, it's all good. Hey, man, can I have these? Can I have one of these before I go to the gym? Is it okay? Bueno before the gym? Love me some Bueno. Love me some Bueno. Evening, James from Arizona. What's up, Scott? Good with you. Hello, that's my favorite one. Don't eat them all on. This ain't no ASMR channel. It's funny you say that about the smell. Like, the problem with trash is sometimes you don't smell it because it's in your house. You know, you're like, it starts to smell. It's probably smell bad, but your nose got used to it. So you're like, that's dangerous. You have company over there, like, damn, dude, what the hell's that smell? Ah! I'll be back in a few weeks to put you in the gym. Back in a few weeks to the gym you go and put the Buenos down and step away. Now, I got another one over there looking at me, but that was supposed to be for tomorrow. I always buy two because I know I'm going to want one more, but I can't beat them like back to back. All more what it do. Hey, how's that music in the background? I'm playing around here tonight. I got the little banner up and I'm just being stupid right now. Why not experiment? Trying to learn all the ins and outs. I got live streaming with a game working earlier. That was impressive. I was like, oh, hell yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot to put all this. Damn, I always forget about this. My bad. I'm just reading out comments. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. Oh, there it is. All more on the screen. There we go. Levin in the chat. Make sure you guys smash that like for him. We get a couple more people in here. I know what it's like. You know, it ain't a whole lot going on. It's like a weird. I don't know. I thought like 11 o'clock would be a good time to live stream, but I think about 2 hours from now is actually a better. Like about 1 o'clock in the morning here. It gets you get a lot of people jump on. People still getting used to this new channel too. Laws around Pat. What's going on? Hi, mate. More rain today. Nah, it's dry and it might be raining now, but earlier it was fine. It was gorgeous. Perfect night. Very cool. Little breeze, but bone dry. Let me look. It might be coming down now. I don't know. We might have had a little sprinkle earlier, but looking good now. I missed it. I was out riding the bike around, doing some live streams, and yeah, weather was great. Weather was great. Live streams didn't go so well, but the weather was great. Can y'all hear that music? No? Or is it just me? So they had their little thing. They were trying to change the cannabis law already, but listening to Tim Newton. I don't know if you guys watch TNT, Tim Newton or the Tiger or anything like that. But listening to Tim today, it seems like basically the law wasn't strong enough. That's why they rejected it. So they're going to go back and rewrite the law. So I don't know, but I guess it's more about politics than anything. But I don't know. We'll see what this. I don't know, man. This cannabis thing is like the Wild West right now, but they might rein it in here pretty soon. I'm glad I'm not really into it anymore. I was into it for a minute, but I'm not really into it right now, so I really don't care which way it goes, but I know it was bringing a lot of people, so. Weird. Yeah, the public minister spousal support cannabis and hemp drag criticizes. Weird. Anyway, yeah. They were just tripping out. Hey, Mikey Store, what's going on, man? What's up? How the floods in Thailand now? If I want to travel home soon, but not sure where I want to be in Thailand, seems like water. Yeah, I know it seems like that. But guys, remember, it's the media. They're gonna like focus the lens on a camera in the worst area and only show you that. You know, like the whole country is not flooding. It's not. You know, I mean, there are some places, you know, in Bangkok that flood, but the water goes away. I mean, it doesn't just sit there for weeks on end. The water dissipates or recedes pretty quickly. So even when the drainage is not working well, the water still goes away. Hope that bottle, not vodka. Which bottle? You see a bottle back there somewhere? Oh, this bottle. This bottle. Yes. Delicious water. There you go. Singha drinking water. Boom. Only thing I keep in my house is Crown Royal, water, and soda water. That's it. It's the only thing you're gonna find in my house. If you're thirsty, you better bring it yourself. I hope I'm not the only one hearing the music because that's just gonna get weird. Because I'm like bobbing my head to it. It didn't say anything. Yeah, it just says loop music. That's it. Yeah, and then you can add your own background music, but I don't know how it's gonna do with copyright. I have an Epidemic Sound subscription, but it's only for my main account. It doesn't account for this account. So if I put that music on, that'd probably be bad. Bad. Not that this stream is gonna make a lot of money. 20 in the chat. Make sure you smash that like, guys. Let's keep the questions rolling. Don't be shy. Tap in. Let us know what's going on. Tell us your temperature. Tell us your weather. Tell us your time. Tell us your location. Tell us what's going on with you. Tell us all about your personal problems, and maybe the love doctor can help you out. If they settle the regulations like they did in Colorado, then it's a win-win for the city, people in the economy. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I just don't see, like there's guys who want to like criminalize it again, and they want it listed as a narcotic again. But I mean, there's so many people who've already invested so much money all over the country to build greenhouses, to set up farms, to set up dispensaries in the city. I can't imagine that they can just turn it off in the next vote. I just don't see that happening. Somebody with some real money and influences is not gonna be happy. So I just don't see that happening. Grape juice. I ain't got no grape juice. Try some body slam music, Ty Rock. No thanks. Yeah, I just don't see it. I don't know how they can change anything. I don't know how they can go back now. Not overnight, that's for sure. There'd be riots in the streets. So many people spent so much money already. I just don't see that working out. All right. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Oop, this one. Hey, they better not ban it, else my girlfriend's family Eastside will be in debt to me for a long time, right? Right? Because everybody set up farms, man. Everybody got into it. I mean, I would have too. Shit. I mean, if I was tied, why not? Maybe you'll be the one that breaks out big. You never know. But yeah, there's a lot of competition out there too. Bob Larson in the house. What's up, man? Money number one in Thailand. That's really the bottom line, is the money that's already. That's it. That's the bottom line. I mean, I just don't see it changing. Cuts down on crimes too. Yeah, everybody's happy and high, and they're not trying to sell weed in the streets. It's legalized. It's cool. Hello, James. Good to see you. What's up, man? Borger? Am I saying that right? I don't know. Borger? What's up, James, with shopping, grab lunch, and you're still up? Yep. What's going on, Jake Miller? Where'd you go shopping at? What'd you buy me? Did you give me a PS5? You gonna bring that over to me? I need a damn PS5 now. I don't need Crown. I need a PS5. Can we get that going? Somebody bring me a PS5. Hello to all in the chat. Mr. Mitch ain't here today. He was in. We were like riding around on the motorcycle, and he was there. He was there in the chat. I didn't even get to read half the chats because the chat kept dying, or the feed kept dying. I was just having, the real culprit was this stupid thing right here. This cord right here. Never again. This cord screwed up everything tonight. Stupid cord. I need to throw this damn thing away. I said it right, Borger. Okay, cool. Chilling, groceries, nothing fun. Go back, man. Hit Walmart up for me real quick. It's all good. It's all good. Nightbot doing his thing. Go ahead, Nightbot. Is Nightbot getting annoying? I need to actually fix that. I forgot about that. Let's see if I can do that while I'm thinking about it right now. Here we go. Nightbot dashboard. I don't know if it'll affect this one, but we are going to make an adjustment. We have to make an adjustment. Nightbot has been acting a little bit too aggressive. If I can find it. Custom default. Now I got to remember how to do all this shit. Giveaways, logs, spam. Shit. I don't remember how I have it set up. Been a couple of weeks since I played with this thing. Regulars, song requests, spam protection, links. Hell, oh, there they are. Okay. Live support enable 17. All right, let's edit this. Let's go. Yeah, I think I like this better. There we go. Submit. Hopefully it doesn't jack them up now. I had them working now. They might get mad now. I'm like, hey, had a good system. Now they're broke. Main channel, live channel. Yep. Edit. Sorry, just fixing my live bot, my bot here. Go. All right. Well, hopefully I didn't jack him up. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anyway. All right. Been missing your live streaming lately. Yeah, man, I'm getting back into it. You know, whatever. I got this thing here. We're gonna go out there and do the walks. Yeah, are you using hold on. Boop. Yeah, this is ZV1. This right here, ZV1, and you can tell right there because it's got that product focus. Product's not even on. It just kind of does a pretty good job of focusing usually. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Come on. There it goes. Yeah, look at how sharp that is. It's a great little camera for the money. At least for live streaming. I love it for live streaming. I don't like using it for much else, but for live streaming, it's a great camera. I don't know if I really need a, $600 live streaming camera, but it works good for this. I do some video work with it, but it's just the active stabilization isn't that good, so it's kind of hard to carry it around. If I put it on a gimbal, it'd be pretty legit. Missing a live stream. Woo-woo, you sound like Martin blaming the equipment, NDTV. Hey, that cord was bad. I knew what I was doing. All right. Hello from Cali. Don't tell my boss I'm checking in your live. Hey, hi to Kevin's boss. Thanks for letting him check out Chocolate Man in Thailand live. We appreciate you. Hope all you guys are liked and subscribed there at his office. Tell him hello. How you doing? We're going to get Kevin in trouble. Kevin, your boss is tuning in to live. Man Smith, what's up? Hello, C-Man. What's going on, man? Mikey Story, are you going to drop the link to the chat live? Are you going to drop the link to the chat live with you? You mean like jump into the chat? I don't know. I never brought anybody on before. I don't know. I'm always leery of bringing people in. I don't know. Like, you could be anybody. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I've only brought somebody into my chat like one time, maybe ever. I don't know. James, what's your top? I suck so bad at lists. Like I'm not that guy. Like I really don't. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, I'm really not the guy with the list. Like, we go to the same places pretty much. I mean, we go to Ruby Club and we check out a few spots on Soy 6, whatever, works for us that night. Like it's hard for me to pick favorites, like Eh. I know I'm terrible. I'm terrible with that. It's a good question. It's a fair question to ask, but yeah, I mean, we go to Ruby Club. You know, we go to the Wombat, of course. We hit up a couple of spots. Areas are more my thing. Like I like Soy Six area. Soy Six area works for me. I'm good down there. That's where I usually hang out and do my thing. You know, and then if we're not there, then we usually head over to like Boomerang or LK or something like that. But Walking Street is usually like the last place we go. I really like going to Pinup and spots like that, but it's just, you know, it's so expensive. It's not worth. I mean, I'm not trying to take anything out of there, so I'm just sitting there watching the show, and you know, paying 200 baht for a soda. So it's like, yeah, not really my thing. So let me put it like that. That's my easy answer. Instead of picking an individual bar, I'm more of an area guy. Soy Six, I'm always more comfortable in Soy Six just because we know so many managers and people down there. It's just fun. It's like going to see old friends and hanging out at Cheers. Any travel plans in the near future? We always got plans to do something. We can't. I suck at staying home. Like after a week at home, I'm already like, okay, we got to go figure out something. We may not leave in a week, but we're like, after a week, I'm definitely ready to go do something else. How's your place hunting go? I probably won't really get into it till next month, which kind of sucks because thinking about travel, and then I'm like, nah, I got to find another place. So as soon as I get my housing situation figured out, then start moving. But honestly, you know what I might do this time is get a smaller place, just like a studio, something cheap, and then that's going to motivate me to get out the door more. One, because I'm saving more money, and two, because I'm in a small space, so I might as well not be there. When my housing situation is too comfortable, then that makes me not want to do stuff as much. I'm like, well, shit, that couch is pretty comfortable. I got a big TV. I got all the space. I'm like, yeah, maybe I just stay home today. But if I'm like cooped up in a little studio or something like that, that might motivate me to like, you know what? I need to get the hell out of here. I need to go. And I can use whatever extra money is left over to, finance that or whatever. So if I'm paying 3, 4, 5,000 less a month in rent, whatever, that's just more motivation to do stuff. LK Time Bar. Yeah. What's the Time Bar? Is that a name of a bar? I don't know. I don't know the Time Bar. All the bars are good. It's Patia, but Soy Six, Tree Town are my hangouts. That's what's up. Tree Town is really, cool. I'm not a big beer bar guy, which is, mostly everything over there is kind of like a beer bar kind of setup. I'm not a big beer bar guy, but it is very similar to Soy Six in the way that it kind of works over there. So yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I like Patia, but not in the city. And that's the thing, that's the gospel I'm trying to spread. There's so much more to Patia than the bar. Obviously, that's the focus. That's what gets everybody's attention. That's what it's famous for is the nightlife. But there's so much else to Patia. There's so much more. So much more. People don't want to believe it. Whatever. I see it all the time. There's always haters. Everybody's always got a slide on Patia. Like Tim today was talking on his show, Tim Newton. TNT show. Make sure you guys are subscribed to him, his new channel. He's not on the Tiger anymore. He's got his own channel doing his own thing. Go check him out. But anyway, he had a little slide in there for Patty today. He was talking about bottom trolling, and he meant fishing. But he's like, he even said that. He's like, I'm referring to fishing, not Patia. I'm like everybody throws shade on Patia, but they love it. They on the inside, they really like it, whether they want to admit it or not. Are you and Fa going to live now? No, I don't cohabitate, man. I've learned in my, I'm old enough now that I know what I like, and I don't do things that I don't like because that's how things go sideways when you start doing things that you don't really enjoy anymore. And living with people, whether it's a roommate or a girlfriend or whatever, has never been my thing. Every time I'm in a living situation with another person, that's usually the end of our friendship or our relationship or whatever. Not gonna work out. So I don't cohabitate. Not with anybody. So her place is very affordable. She's got her business out of there anyway. She spends a couple nights over here a week anyway. It's not a big deal. But yeah, like actual straight up, hey, yes, I need to find space for you, move you in. It's not my thing. Not my thing. I know some people, they absolutely love living with the person they're in a relationship with. They think that they actually have to have it that way. If they can't live with them, then they don't feel like the relationship is in the right headspace for them. And I get that. But for me, it's no, that actually ruins things for me. I like to have my own world, my own space, my own thing. That's just me. With that, it leaves more money for travel, right? Exactly. What would be the biggest surprise of camera Chuck Joe? Oh, biggest. Who would be the biggest surprise off camera, Chuck Joe or Mitch? What do you mean? Define. You mean like how they act or what they do, or I'm gonna tell you right now, Chuck, Joe, and Mitch all are pretty much the same on or off camera. They don't really change that much, not really. We throw out a lot more. We're a little more verbal about certain things, and obviously we're not trying to watch our language as much as whatnot when we're on camera, and that's just because of YouTube. That's not because we think you guys are going to be offended or anything like that. It's because YouTube is going to slap you in the nuts if you say too many things the wrong way or whatever. You got to like click on a button saying yes, there is profanity in my video, so you have to be a little PC when you're talking on YouTube. YouTube is getting so ridiculous these days. They are trying to flag and just censor as much possible. It's just crazy. You have to be so careful about what you do now. It's just, man, again, I don't have to live off YouTube, so if my channel gets shut down tomorrow, I'm not crying. But for other people who have to make their living on YouTube, you have to play by all the. It's scary, man. I'm like, damn, they could just take it all away from you, no time. Yep, opposite Billabong Bar, Apple's Bar. Oh yeah. Okay, I know he's talking about now. Okay. Time. Yep. I know exactly the spot you're talking about now. Bob Law said, yeah, Pattaya is food paradise for me. So many internet. Yeah, I'm telling you, we got cuisine here, man. If you want to go to some high-end restaurants or some custom place, just really, really nice. Ooh, there's some crazy stuff here, man. Crazy stuff here. You go looking for it, you'll find it. There's a bunch of good restaurants right around my neighborhood, and we always forget to go to them. Like, we always shoot off to some places we already been, but we got to go check out. Like, there's this really cool local or a Thai joint or whatever that's right on the edge of a resort up the road. We're definitely got to go because this place looks so amazing from the outside. We got to go in there. Co-living is for the birds in my it's not for me. It's not for me. I feel you. I'm right there with you, man. True that. Tree Town is more relaxed. Great. Besides, I get dragged there. The Thai girl family has a few bars. Yeah, see, that's cool. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, your girl's family has got something going on over there. Of course, that's where I would hang out. Absolutely. That makes perfect sense. Trust me, if Foz family owns some bars here, I would spend time in them. Absolutely. There would be no reason not to. $35 in the chat. How many likes we got? Yeah, we're doing okay on likes. Not bad. We could be doing better, though. So hit that like. Right. You show us a lot of different things in your videos that are in and around, and that's all I'm trying to do, man. Because obviously we gotta fill you guys up with content, but that's the main purpose, though. We don't want to just go get random content around town. We're showing you places that we had a great time. If it wasn't fun, I wouldn't show it. I wouldn't bother. Definitely, I can't fake it. Yeah, we had such an awesome time here, even though it's a rundown shithole and we feared for our lives. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that to you, man. Like 99, not even 99. Like, not every place we go to makes it on video. So that just tells you right there. If you saw it on a video, then it's good. It's good. Cohabitation death. Yeah. It ain't my thing, man. It ain't my thing. I need to get more. I don't know if that's gonna work for you, bro, but good luck. Like, once you've already been living together, then it just you stuck. You can't just say you can't wake up one day like, hey baby, I you know what? I think you should move your shit out. No. I don't want to break up. I think you should get the hell out. Get your own damn place. No, I don't know if that's gonna work out. Mark's Travel, all good videos. You guys enjoy hanging out, and it shows you enjoy it. Yeah, we just living the best life. I mean, if you're over here and you're not having fun and you're not enjoying your life, then you really need to reevaluate the situation. Maybe Thailand wasn't the right spot for you, or try some other spots. Maybe go try some traveling, or make some new friends or something. Just try some changes in your life. Scott Hummer in the house. Hello, James and friends. I really enjoyed how you showed there is so much more to Pattaya in Thailand than the bar scene. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And we're not going out of our way to do it. It's just that I don't spend my days I didn't move to Pattaya because I wanted to go to the bars every day. I do like to go out occasionally, spend some time with some friends, have a good time. Before I met Fa, I was all up in the scene having a good time. I probably went out a little bit more before I was with Fa, but I don't feel like I'm missing out or anything like that. It was just something to do. But now there's so many other things to do that's like, and YouTube, I got to thank YouTube for that because it kind of motivated me to go out and see more things, like, you know what? I can't just make bar videos every day. Nobody wants to see that. They want to see what's going on. What's life like in Thailand? Let's go out and show it to them. Like, here's how we do it. I love that. Bangkok, best place to be. Okay, cool. All good. EVM, what's going on, man? Do you ever go corner bar on Soy 6? We've been past there a few times. You talking about the one all the way on Beach Road corner bar, that one, or in the other end on Second Road? That end? Maybe. I don't know. I think I've seen the name, but I've hung out the one by Beach Road. I've hung out there a couple of times with Sick Puppy and whatnot. Not really my spots, but they cool. What's up, big sis? Life After Kids with Key Williams is in the house. What's up to Keisha and Charles? What you guys doing up so late? Go back to bed? Are y'all coming down for a Pattaya Fest? Probably not. You probably even know what's happening, huh? I posted in my page. Can't do nothing else for you. How do you try to get involved in the Black community in There's lots of Black folks here. So just go where they go is really the easy way. Like my boy Q goes and plays pool with a bunch of old heads. That's what he calls them, old heads. And then a lot of them do some VFW stuff. But I mean, you're gonna see Black people all over town, man. Just engage them if you see them. I mean, we know how it is. Some dudes want to be left alone. Some dudes are looking to meet people. It's just, it's not even a color thing for me. If people are friendly and want to hang out or whatever, if I'm meeting new people, like the taco group is the best way, is one of the best examples. The Taco Tuesday group that is formed here. You want to see all walks of life, all shapes and sizes and colors of people. Check out the taco group. The only thing that everyone in that group has in common is tacos. That's it. They all want to go get some Mexican food. Other than that, man, you got it's an extremely large and diverse group. So that's a great way to meet people. Been there, done that. You have to be a corpse not to enjoy all that Thailand and neighboring countries have to offer. And that's the thing. I mean, again, it's not for everybody. Like some introverts might not like Pattaya, but there are so many places in Thailand. If you're introverted, want to stay away from people, man, is easy. It's so easy to find isolation here. So many places you can go. You want to get a little house, close to the beach somewhere in the middle of nowhere, or you want to be in the mountains or whatever. It's too easy. It's too easy to get lost here. Too easy. I want to say that Fa is definitely okay. Whatever. Got one of those in here. Bye-bye. When you're opening your own bar, James, would be cool. Now, I'm not a bar manager or owner type, man. That's not my thing. I don't drink like that. I have no interest in that kind of thing. I don't have any interest in trying to herd cats and deal with, managers and deal with staff and all. I have no patience for that. No patience for that. I would try to run it like a military organization, and that just ain't gonna work. Some of these feelings are gonna get hurt, and no. Nope. You going to the festival? Yep, we'll be down there for show. We'll be down there for show. I'm hoping Richie Mac's golf tournament comes to fruition. Great way to kick the local Black community engaging and showing those abroad we escaped the matrix, living in the joy. Yeah, I mean, if he's thinking about doing something like that, I hope he does. I haven't talked to Richie in a bit, but yeah, if he's doing something like that, that'd be really cool. Really cool. That's something I'd go out and film. I definitely ain't playing, but I keep threatening to go out and play some golf. But it's the only reason I'd be doing it is for content. Golf is just not my thing. I played it like maybe 2 or 3 times in my life, and none of those times was I like, oh my God, I really need to learn this game. It's amazing now. Every time I got done, I was like, I cannot wait to get away. I was like, I never want to do it again, man. It is not for me, man. Whoa, T-Lock Eyes with a $49.99 super. Is that a sticker? Yep, looks like a sticker. Well, we appreciate that, brother. We appreciate that, man. Look at that. Show that. There it is. T-Lock Eyes, $49.99. Wait, we appreciate that, brother. You're kind of new to the chat, man. Can you tell us something about yourself? We appreciate it, though. Regardless of whether you want to talk or not, it's all good. We do appreciate it. Quick 504. What's up? How you doing? New Orleans in the house. What's going on, man? I miss New Orleans. Man, I just, I keep thinking about it. I know you guys are like van life shit. I'm not for me. Probably not for like 99% of you are not interested in van life, but I really, I have no interest in living in America unless I can travel while I'm there the entire time. Like, that's all I want to do is just see every amazing thing in America. And believe me, New Orleans is one of those cities, man. Just there's so much culture and just so much amazement down there. I just love New Orleans. It's a beautiful city. Of course they got their drama, but what city doesn't, man? New Orleans is just what an amazing place. Do you cook? And what do you like to cook? I never cook. I'm lazy as hell. I'm lazy. And if I do cook, it's very simple stuff. I'll throw a steak or a pork chop in a pan, fry it up, maybe put some, broccoli or something on or whatever. But yeah, I am not a gourmet by any means. That's one of my biggest problems with like food is that I just rather order whatever I'm going to get. It's probably not going to be the best food for me, but whatever I'm going to eat, I'm usually ordering. I don't have the patience for cooking. I don't have the patience. And that's the thing. It never tastes like what I want it to. I'll be cooking. I'll be like, man, I'm doing a good job with that seasoning right, cooking it the right amount. It's like, this should be amazing. And then when I taste it, it's just not, when someone else cooks something for me, it always tastes better. It doesn't matter how good I cook it. It always tastes better when someone else does it. Bring Far. Oh, man, Far would go friggin'. You know what she's going to love? She's going to love crawfish. She's going to love it. I guarantee it. She's going to love crawfish. She'd do it all, too. She would suck their head, all that. Oh, my God. Put her in front of a fresh boil on some paper and let her go. That she would just rip it up. I know she would. She'd have juice running down her arms, and it'd be crazy. It would be crazy, right, Key? Right? No doubt. That would definitely put some weight on her. Yeah, you don't want my cooking. You don't want me to do that to you. Key, you can cook for me though. Now I was a half-ass grill man. Now you want me to put some meat on the grill. I can do that for you. Somebody else gonna have to season it probably, but I can still cook it. But I don't volunteer for that. I'm happy to turn the meat if nobody else wants to. But yeah, I'd rather just eat it too. Yeah, get Key to teach me how to cook. Nah, man, it ain't because I can't do it. It's just I don't want to do it. I'm living in a place where I don't have to do it. Where does all the food? Oh, where does all that food go with fire? Hey, in the toilet. Let's say the girl's regular. She's fine. Theo, what's up? 2 streams. Yeah, I did a lot more streams than that. I had like 6 different streams a day. At least 6. Hello again, Theo. What's going on, man? 43 in the chat, only 30 likes. I'm crying right here. You just slap that damn like button. Slap it. Slap it. Slap it like it owes you money. Stop ducking me, man. Get real tired of you ducking me, man. Better give me them likes. I scared one person to a like. Uh-oh. Hold on, Father's texting me. Or you just come in the chat? How? Whatever. What the fuck ever. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, I'm back. From California, me and my wife love watching you too. I was in Hua Hin in July scouting for a vacation. That's awesome, brother. Glad to have you in here. Once again, thank you very, very much for your super chat. Appreciate it. Hope you and your wife get a great spot over here. Looking for, that's great. Can you imagine, and I've been, see, that's what, this van life thing, man, got me thinking sometimes, like, what if I just did some time on and off, 6 months, maybe 5-6 months in the States during the summer months, when here it's like hot as hell and raining and all that. I go back to the States for the summer months and then come out here for the long winter. I've come out here from September through March or February or something. Well, probably more like April or something like that, and then go back to the States for the rest of the time. But man, States. But that's the thing. When I'm back there, I would be on the move. I'm not sitting anywhere. I'm not working. I'm not doing anything. I'm on the move. I'm just exploring and doing things, making videos. But that's my other dilemma too, is like, what do I do with the channels? I'd have to back up a lot of content for both channels when I'm not in the other place. So for Thailand, I'd maybe only be able to kick out 1 or 2 videos a week because I'd have all that stuff banked up. I'd have to have like 4 or 5 months worth of videos backed up. So maybe call it 10 videos a month. So before I step on the plane to leave Thailand, I need to have like 40 videos worth of content before I leave. That way I can keep the Thailand channel going while I'm not here. And then the flip-flop for the van channel, I don't know, whatever. That's just some stuff that my brain has been like mulling over. Like, how can we do this van life thing and make sense? And I don't know. We'll see what's up. You are a very busy man. I try. I'm not as busy as I should be, but I'm good with that. I'm not trying to be too busy. Hit that like. From the Keys, the most sexy man in the world is a man who's standing in the kitchen and doing his. Go ahead, Queen Woods. To me, the sexiest woman in the world is the one making my bacon. And that's even if it's mom. You look good making that bacon, mom. But as soon as they put the plate down, reality comes back. You're making me Jones for some crawfish. I went to college in Baton Rouge and missed the food. Yeah, right. And like crawfish is not my thing at all. Like none of that stuff. I'm not down for that. But Fa would tear that up. Tear it up. She would. I think she would go crazy for that. What is a challenge you would like to do that you haven't done? It's like, I don't know. Like when you get to this age, like you just want, I don't know, you don't want to be too comfortable. So yeah, you do got to keep challenging yourself. So that's why I keep thinking about the van life thing like that, because there's a lot of things that I want to see and do around the world, or see and do around the States, or see and do here and there. So for me, the challenge is just to not stop doing, not stop moving forward, not stop seeing things. I want to see more of the world. Personal challenges, like, of course I want to not be fat. So that's definitely a challenge I'm fighting right there. And the Ozempic is helping with that. That was something I'm always struggling with, but I don't know. It's a good question though. It's a good question. James, you get to check out the Norwood Young's Hollywood. I just happened to see that yesterday. I saw the link for the club in the, I don't know, man. I literally don't have anything in the closet that I can take there. I'm like, I don't know what I would wear. I got rid of all that stuff, man. Like I'm about to get rid of even more. I really don't have anything I could wear. That was the first thing I looked at. I was like, oh man, this place got a dress code and all that. Like it looks like a lot of fun. Dude looks like he's a big time entertainer, but like I'm struggling with what the hell I would wear. I don't want to buy clothes just to go to the dude's club. So I guess I'm kind of stuck there, but I was looking for some videos too. I don't know if it hasn't opened yet, or if nobody's done any videos or anything there, or if you're not allowed to film, which doesn't do me any good as a YouTuber. I mean, I'm sure it's a great show, but it didn't do me any good if I can't film it. Maybe that's something Keish can look in. Keish, you might want to look that up there. If you can search that Norwood Young's Hollywood Soul Supper, check that out. He's doing it out of a hotel up there, and it looks like a grand production type thing. But yeah, I don't know what the story is. I haven't seen any videos on it, so just the ads look good. He's back. Yes, I am. That's the plan. I can throw down in the kitchen, but I cook when I'm in the mood, and it's not a lot. Yeah, I feel you. And that's the thing. Like some folks, they just love cooking. They love it. It's a labor of love to them. They can't get enough of it. They want to cook every day. That's just not me, and especially not on this glass burner. I hate these friggin' things. Like most apartments here have these stupid glass top, cooking top, whatever they are. They have no consistency in heat. They're slow. They're trash. They're trash. And I don't know. Nothing about them is good at all. Like, you're going to cook, you need to cook on gas, or at least give me some kind of, I don't know, better regulated heat. And when I want some real heat, give me some real heat. These things don't get that hot. It's not for me. Watching your drone footage makes me want to get one. Is there a certain brand or model? So for me, the DJI models are the best because they're, basically you let your hands go on the controls and the drone just hovers. So they're GPS drones. They use GPS to fix their position, so they know where they're at in the world. They know how high they are, and they know how low they are. They know where they're at, left, right, forward, everything. You let go of the controls, they just stop and they sit there and they don't do anything until you touch the controls again. It makes them super safe and super easy to learn how to fly. So yeah, just get a DJI drone. Of course, the cheapest one out there, they have the DJI minis, and I think they're going to come out with a DJI Mini 3 SE, which is like a cheaper version of the DJI Mini 3, or you can get like a DJI Mini 2. Any of those, they're so, it's not low cost for everybody, but for $600-700, you're in the game with a drone that's going to pretty much take care of itself. It's going to stay out of trouble. Don't try to fly it around trees and shit. Don't try to fly it around people and buildings. You go out to an open area, learn how to fly it. You're going to learn it pretty quick. You'll pick it up pretty quick. Malika, Life After Kids friend, she's learning from her husband right now, from Key's husband right now. Charles is teaching her how to fly the drone. And I'm sure she's got it by now. She probably had it all figured out by now. It's not super complex. You're welcome. I'll be retiring at 49 this October. Love to hear it, brother. Man, don't wait till your 60s, guys. Don't do it. Don't wait till your 60s, 70s to retire. Do it now. If you can do it now, if it's possible for you, if you know you can get away with it, if you know you can live in Thailand for a couple grand a month and you'll be fine, get out. Run. Do it now. I know not everybody can do it, but if you can, do it. Run. All right. Remember to, about the party and check. Yeah, just keep us informed, man. Send us an email, whatever. Let me know. I told Eminem that you guys are all invited. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, we'll try to make it up there, man. We'll see if it all works out. I schedule my work in the offshore to specifically avoid rainy season, left in June, back in the end of, and that's the thing. Like, being here during the summer months and the rainy season, we still do stuff, but it's so freaking, like, we did that trip up north with Chuck in the summertime, and it was hitting 110, 115. It was so freaking hot that there wasn't much we could do outdoors comfortably. So there was no point to really be traveling at that time of year. We saw some cool stuff, but it was just too hot to really enjoy it. If we'd have went this time of year, it would have been so much better. Now we probably would have got caught in floods, but it's all good. How well is that Ozempic really working on you? But I'm not shedding, 50 pounds a month or anything like that. It slowed me down. But that's the biggest thing, is that I don't need to eat 3 meals a day. I have no desire to eat. I get one large meal a day, and I eat that twice. I eat half, and then I eat the other half later because I can't get through a full meal. That's the biggest change. So at least that keeps me level. I'm not losing dramatic amounts of weight, but I'm definitely not gaining like I was. I'm down about 8 kilos right now, which is good for me. It's only been a couple of months. I probably could have lost more if I'd have been working out and actually eating healthy foods. I probably would have lost twice that much already. But at least I'm still eating not so great, and I'm not really doing a lot of physical activity, and I'm able to maintain weight. I'm not gaining any. So that's a win for me. I don't know. What's a win? What do you consider a win? Have you thought of staying in an RV for a month or so and travel? So that's the problem. Like I was gonna do and I probably still will do the rental thing, but I'm only gonna be able to do it for a few days. It is ridiculous, and it's not because I can't afford it. It's because I just won't spend that kind of money. You're talking the cheapest one I found was like $250 to stay in a Class B RV that I would actually own. Now, if I want one of those old, mom and pop cab over type, traditional RVs, you can get those for like $100 a day or something like that. But that defeats the purpose. I don't want to live in one of those. I need to rent the vehicle that I would actually live in before I would do that. So I'll probably get one for a couple of days, which really isn't the best way to tell if you could live on it for months on end, but at least I'd have a feel for it, before I dropped any money. All this stuff is, who knows, man. I may do a build van. I may just buy one off the street. Who knows? I may literally fly from Thailand to the States, go to a car lot, buy an empty cargo van, hit Walmart, buy a mattress and a battery pack and a couple of lights, and see if I can just do it on the streets. see how well I survive. Like I said, it's gonna be the warmer months in the States, so I don't have to worry about freezing my ass off or anything. I might get hot, but I'm not gonna be cold, which is, trust me, I'd much rather be, I can't sleep when I'm hot, but I damn sure can't do anything when I'm cold, so I'm good. James, is that chicken and waffle spot still in? They're just doing like that's John's spot. He's doing catering or something now, I think, but they're not necessarily doing that. But I saw another one. What the hell did I see? I think there's another spot in town that does chicken and waffles. I swear I saw it the other day. I don't know, but I can't remember. I will head into Philippines in the morning, be back next week. What are you doing up right now if you're supposed to be going on a plane tomorrow? Go to bed. I know you excited. You got that pre-travel excitement. It's hard for me to sleep too when I travel. The day before I travel, it's hard for me to relax, which kind of sucks too when I'm driving. Like I don't sleep too well before I travel because I start thinking about everything. Am I gonna remember? What I forget? Or we got this? Are we prepared for that? Blah blah blah. Whatever. So my mind goes 100 miles an hour. Diamond D, it's cheaper to eat out, and that's honestly, like, depending on what you get, as long as you're not getting Western food every day. If you're eating a lot of Thai food, everything like that, please, there's no way you can cook for less money. I don't care. If you're eating pad kaprao and, pad see ew and, pad Thai, things like that. If you're eating that kind of stuff, there's just no way you can cook it cheaper than you could just buy it on the street for. After you've done all the grocery shopping and the cooking and everything like that, yeah, you could have just ordered it and save time and money. Do I have to be over 50 to retire in time? You have to be over 50 if you want a retirement visa. So, and that's usually what the biggest issue is for a lot of people is the visa. So if you're under 50, your options are kind of limited. You can do year to year, like educational visas. The volunteer visa, they've pretty much done away with that. So it still might be an option depending on what visa agent you use. You might be able to find somebody who can hook you up with a volunteer visa or something like that. But yeah, it's under 50 is going to be the visa is going to be your biggest issue. So they do have the fight visa now, which is just basically another type of education visa. But these are things that have to be renewed year to year. So every single year you're going to have to renew it. And they might be scrutinized if you try to travel using that type of visa. You can get multi-entry, so you can go in and out of the country, but just be aware that you could get scrutinized, if you keep going in and out of the country, but you're here on an education visa. You're like, well, if you're going to school, how do you have time to keep going in and out of the country and doing this and doing that? So, but if you're just here and you're going to sit on your butt and stay in the country and not go anywhere, then okay, you're probably cool on an education visa or a fight visa, something like that. So that's just something you're going to have to work out. Like, what is the best situation? Or get married. A lot of dudes get married. It's crazy. People do it, man. They get married just so they can stay in Thailand. Like, not the way I'm going to go, but, do what you got to do. But, yeah, over 50, things get a lot less complicated. And, of course, you can do like me, too. You can get the elite visa, but that's a lot of scratch. That's why I don't necessarily recommend that to anybody unless you're pretty financially set and you're pretty comfortable with what you're doing. Like, that's a big hit. It's like almost 20 grand now American. I think it's a little bit less now, maybe about 18, 19 Grand American for 5 years, but it is hassle free. Once you got it, it's no big deal. In and out of the country anytime you want. Plus elite services, first class lines, shit like that. They take care of you. It's good, but it's a lot of money. It's not for everybody, that's for sure. For me at the time, it was just my only option. I didn't want to deal with year-to-year visas and education and blah 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 blah. I wanted no stress. Like, you know what? Thailand's good for me. I know I'm gonna live here at least 5 years. Screw it, let me do that. All right, expat Paul, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing, brother? All right, here we go. El Ray Del Bar, what's up, man? Are you planning to go to the DR? $9.99 super chat. We appreciate that, man. We're planning to go someday. I will go, most definitely. And while I'm down there, I'll go ahead and check out a bunch of Caribbean stuff. Jamaica and all over the place. I would probably, well, not right now, but I would even think about checking out Haiti and stuff like that. But yeah, I want to be all over. That's my thing, guys. I can't travel enough. Right, I'm being so freaking lazy about travel right now, but I need to get out there. I need to get back on the grind, start moving around. I just every time I look out my window, I'm like, nah, I'm looking at the same view to it. And that, my boy Cruz, I don't know if anybody watches him, but my boy Cruz from Van City Van Life, that's exactly what inspired his van life journey, is that he kept looking out the same damn window every day, looking at the same view, and it started to eat away at his mind and his mental stability. He's dealing with the financial situation. He had money problems too and other issues, but that also helped him move into a van. But just that alone was something that I identified with. I was like, yes, I want to do something where I wake up looking at a different view every single day, and I want to be like I want to wake up and be like, where am I? And I've done that. I had times in my life where it was like that without drinking alcohol. I had times like that where I would wake up and like, oh yeah, I'm in Germany, especially with my job before too. Like, oh yeah, I'm in Italy. Oh yeah, I'm back home. Like, what the hell am I? That is life. That's living to me. But yeah, thank you for that super chat, bro. Thank you so much. And yeah, I think the DR is definitely on my radar. I'd love to check it out. I heard Jiu-Jitsu say something about the fight. Yeah, so that's what Alex is doing now. And the fight visa is just another version of the education visa, only you're doing some kind of fight training, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, boxing, whatever. And that doesn't mean you got to go get beat up, guys, or be in competitions or anything like that. You just have to go train. That's it. Just training. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. You don't ever have to go and put the gloves on and battle. No, it's not. It's funny because they call it the fight visa, and a lot of people misinterpret that as I got to get in a fight, or like I actually have to train to fight. No, just train. All you have to do is train. And it doesn't matter how hard you train or if you get belts or you do this. No, you just have to go train. You have to commit to a gym. A gym is basically endorsing your education visa. So you have to go train with whatever gym that is allowed to do the program. And they're responsible for you. Basically, they're sponsoring your visa and they're sponsoring your education, and your financial obligation is to that school as far as paying for your training. So, but there's no mystery here, guys. They tell you exactly how much the training package is, how much the visa is, all that up front. There's no big surprise. Oh, hey, by the way, you owe us another 10,000. But no, it's all, what you're getting into before you ever sign anything. So it's not that big a deal. It's pretty good system. I would rather do that than go to language school. Me personally, I have no chance of learning Thai. So I'd rather go train Muay Thai 2 days a week than try to learn Thai. So I like the Q&A. Thanks, man. That's what we're here for. I want you guys to come in. I'm providing some useful information. And if I don't have it, hopefully somebody else in the chat has a good answer for you. So, hey, speaking of visa, did you have to go to Bangkok to get your visa affixed, or can you do it here in Pat? For the actual sticker, that has to be done at CW Chang, Watana, whatever it is, the big immigration office up in Bangkok. They have to affix your main sticker, but you can do extensions and all that stuff here or any immigration office. That's no big deal. But the original sticker,
but that's a 5-year sticker. I only have to go do that or when this might be a problem for me is because I'm running out of passport pages. So if I had to get a new passport, then I'm gonna have to go back to the CW again and have them affix a new sticker into my new passport. So not a big deal. Not a big deal. The good thing is it's 1 day in and out service. When you initially get your elite, you go there once, you have a personal assistant, again, elite. So you have a personal assistant who does all the walking, he's gonna be like, sir, sit here. Can I have your passport? Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Comes back. All right, sir, wait for a minute. He's gonna come back and get you again, sir. Come over here, sign this, take a picture. Okay, sir. All right, everything's good. You need anything from me? Have a nice day. Of course I tipped the dude some money. But yeah, and it was done in a couple hours, and obviously you're at the front of all the queues, and it was, yeah, I don't know if it was worth the 16 grand I paid for it back then, but it is nice to get treated like that. You look I hear that all the time, man. I hear Dominican, I hear who's the other one too? Dominican and something else. I can't remember the other one, but yeah, I've heard that before. And I still need to get that DNA test someday. Just see what it leads. Because when Alex did it, Jiu-Jitsu passport, I don't know if he's ever talked about this in videos yet. I hope he does. But I won't give up any of his details. But he has some very interesting results from his DNA. So hopefully he'll talk about that someday, or do a video on his whole DNA thing, because it was enlightening. It was enlightening, to say the least. Going on a road trip to the mountains tomorrow morning. Weekend, 20 bikes, all 500, 660. Is going to be a great weekend. All thumping. Yeah. Have a good time, man. Sounds like a party, bro. I always thought that enduro stuff would be pretty fun, but yeah, I don't want to break anything. What is your best accomplishment so far, other than moving to Thailand? Just, I feel accomplished in life. I had a career for 20 plus years, and now I'm here in Thailand. After that 20 plus years, I managed to save enough money and gain enough knowledge and enough worldly experience that, I was able to do what I wanted to do when I retired. I don't have to keep grinding. I was able to come here, relax, and enjoy myself. So, I feel like that's an accomplishment in life, when you get to the point where, you can live your best life and you're not following anybody else's thing. You're not really tied to anything. Like, I don't have to go over there and do this. I don't have to keep working. I don't have to wait till Social Security kicks in. I don't have to wait until I'm in AARP so I can get discounts on stuff to be happy. I don't have to get senior meals at Denny's and think that's a thing. None of that stuff means anything to me. Ever make it up to Loring before it closed? Where was Loring? I forgot where Loring was. Refresh my memory. I remember the name. I just don't remember where Loring was. I know I've never been there. I know that, but I'm just curious where it was. I forgot. I remember that name. Northern Maine. Yeah. I don't think I've ever. Well, I landed one time. We went to an air show in Maine, I think. Didn't we go to was it Maine? I don't know. I think I've only been to Maine once. No, we landed at Bangor. Yeah, we landed at Bangor. I think that was it. We just got gas there or something. I don't know. I think that's the only time I've ever been to Maine. I know nothing about Maine. I've never seen anything other than, I think, the airport in Maine. All good. All good. Do you have any regret? Oh, everybody's got regrets, man. Everybody's got regrets. I should have done this, should have done that. Maybe should have done more school. Maybe not have, the military was an awesome life, but maybe I could have done something, more, well, not significant, more just, I don't know, maybe more prosperous in life, or more, I don't know. What's the word? I don't know. If you could have done, I could have done something bigger, maybe, or I don't know. Who knows? It could have been less satisfying too. You always think about that in your life. You're like, what if I'd have done it that way? Would it worked out better for you? Yeah, you might have made a better choice in life, but that also may have been the one where you walk in front of a bus after you accomplished everything too. You never know. I like the track you're on in life is the one you're meant to be on. Even if you're down and out and it's not your best life or anything like that, the choices you've made in life have led you where you are. Maybe your best life is still coming. Who knows? I honestly could never have forecasted this. If you'd asked 18-year-old me what I was going to be doing at my age now,
there is not even a remote. There's no way you could convince me that I'd be living in Thailand, or that I'd spent 23 years in the military, or that I traveled all over the world, or I've done any of these things. There's no way. That wouldn't even been on my radar. When I was about, well, I wouldn't say 18. By 18, I was already tired of my hometown. But like 17, I never thought about leaving home. I thought about getting a job at the mill with my friends, and going from there. Like, I was going to get a job in the mill, then I was going to be able to get my own apartment and maybe a truck or something like that. And I was going to fall in the same traps. I wouldn't even call it traps. I just would have been going down the same path as them, doing the same things they were doing. But I wasn't groomed for that. I wasn't, they grew up their whole lives kind of groomed for that. They had, family that worked at the mills and did this and did that. I wasn't groomed for that. My mom, worked at the hospital. I had no really, other than being friends with my friends, I didn't have any ties to that life. So I really wasn't going to get in on that anyway, because you had to, be a good old boy usually to get in on that stuff. So again, those choices were made for me, and that's the track my life went down. And if I'd have done what I was trying to do, I probably would have had a much different life, right? Who knows what would have happened, Yeah, Scott, I live way up there. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Do your thing up there in Big Maine. What's it like living up there? It seems like a very beautiful state. Too damn cold for me in the winters, but there seemed like a lot going on up there. 18-year-old James dreaming about going pro in the end. Nah, I didn't even, that's the thing. I didn't play any sports, really, to the chagrin of many. Believe me, I had a lot of coaches looking at me, because I'm like I'm pretty much the only black kid in the school. They were like, you don't want to play no ball, basketball or football or like that. No, I'm gonna go take this drama course. And that's another thing, again, something in my life that might have altered the vectors of my life. I might have ended up really into sports and trying to go to college and make something happen that wasn't going to happen, because there's no way my knees would have survived that. I would have been done by the end of college. I'd have been done for sure. There's no way my knees would have held up. I know that right now. There's just nope. Would not have worked out. So then what? What if I didn't try hard in school, or I was too focused? I mean, you could play the what if game all day, yeah, it's probably better that I ended up doing what I did rather than going down that road. I'd be, I would have been burned out from college, bad knees, probably wouldn't have had a degree, would have ended up back in my hometown, again, trying to get a job at the mill with my friends, telling war story, or not even war stories. They wouldn't even be war stories, telling old sports stories, leaning over the bar in some local bar with all the other burnouts, just, I'm not saying guys in my town are burnouts or anything like that. They have great lives. One of my good friends, Jeff, he has a great life. He finally bought some property. He's been working hard his whole life, finally bought his own little patch of the world up in the mountains, building his own cabin. He's very successful in what he's doing. He's got a family, that was good for him. I can't see myself doing what he's doing, but for him, he's living absolutely ideal life for him. So, like I said, we all got our own tracks. Got our own tracks, cold but quiet. Yeah, well, it seems like what Maine is like. I mean, that'd be what I think. I'm 185 centimeters, 6'1". Depending on whose scale I'm on, I'm 6'1". I guess I don't know. It depends on how cold my feet are. I guess if they're perched up. All right, need to finish packing chairs. No worry, Theo. Take it easy, man. We'll see you on the next one, brother. We'll see you on the next one. I'm digging that background music. It's just kind of there. It just kind of fills the gaps, keeps things moving. All right. Anyway, we'll wrap this up in a few more minutes. It's getting late, but it was a good chat. Just thought to hang out. We didn't have great reception on the drive arounds earlier, so it
it seemed like it deserved another one. And then I was experimenting with my gaming. I already pulled that stream though. I was like, I just want to try it out and experiment. I know a lot of people don't want to watch gaming, so that might be like something I do real late at night or during the middle of the day when most people aren't even online. So success comes in many ways. This is your way, bro. Happy for, and that's the thing, like when you look back on your life and you're like, okay, was I successful? Anything? Well, I mean, yeah, I didn't cure cancer, and I didn't build a $1 billion business or anything like that. But I got through life doing what I do, kind of doing things the way I wanted to do them. Is that successful? I don't know. I'm glad I'm not driven. If you have a lot of ambition and you are very driven, everything like that, you don't know any other thing. You don't know any other thing. That's just how you are. And I don't feel envious of people who are driven and ambitious. I almost feel sad for them because it's never enough for them. Like, I'm very glad I'm not one of those people who are never satisfied. They've got everything. They got $10 million in the bank, a house full of everything they ever wanted, a giant house. They got a car full of garage or a garage full of cars. They've got everything that anybody could be happy with. Every toy you can imagine to be happy with, and it's not enough for them. It's not enough. They got to keep doing it. They got to keep going until the day they die. And I've met many people like that. Just, they can't quit. They can't stop working. They have to keep working. They will never, they're never going to quit their damn job. They're going to be working, and when they're 80 years old, they're never going to quit because that's all they know. That's all they know is just keep grinding, keep doing more, keep doing it. And they don't want to quit. There's no way you could tell them that, hey, why don't you go chill out on the beach, relax. Like, well, I went to the beach once, and it drove me nuts. I couldn't get anything done, like, all right. I was like, me and this person, we're completely different. It's not going to work out. Do you get more satisfaction being an influence to someone or helping someone without any return? Are you like getting all these questions off a psych exam? These questions sound very familiar. They sound like the Minnesota multiphasic exam. I don't know if any of you guys ever took that. It's a psychological profile that a lot of jobs in the military, and I'm sure outside the military, require you to take this test. And those questions are very similar to what you would get in there. Like, do you get more satisfaction from doing this? Or do you, would you enjoy a job working with flowers? Or, it has very weird questions. They're not really weird. You can kind of understand what they're getting at. They're trying to figure out who you are psychologically a little bit. It kind of breaks you down a little bit. And of course, it has to be reviewed by a psychologist because they know what those answers sort of mean, and that's how they decide whether, hey, if we put this guy in an airplane, is he going to try and crash it someday or something like that? These are the things that pilots go through. I don't know about commercial pilots that they take that stuff, but I know military pilots, air crew, other jobs I've done in the military. You have to take this test, and then you have to talk to a psychologist. It was just, and it's weird. You get questions like this. That reminded me very much of those type of questions. But yeah. And as far as like YouTube goes, like, I'm going to be rewarded by YouTube with views and revenue and things like that. So why not, since you're already getting taken care of from the YouTube perspective, why not try to get back with information or something like that as much as possible, much as possible. I can't get as crazy like Sunshine Shoulders and, Chris Parker and other guys. They go out of their way to give back and do donations and things like that. I don't wake up every day going, yes, I want to go out and make sure somebody eats today, everything like that. It's just, I don't know. It's not my focus. Is it a good and worthy cause? Absolutely. Will I give them money to do their thing? Absolutely. That's no problem. That's more how I would be more comfortable, is like, I could just throw money out there. During the pandemic, I went and helped out, distribute food, make meals, everything. I did all that stuff, but I didn't like, oh my God, I wish I could do this every day. At the end of the day, I was just as happy just giving away 10,000, 15,000 by here. Take this money, do something good with it, make that happen. That's more than likely how I'm going to get involved. All right. Thanks for hanging and sharing your travels with us. Who can't yet? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And that's the thing. Some people are forever going to live vicariously through our channels, people who do things like we do, because they're never going to move to Thailand. They're never going to travel. They're never going to do this. They may never have the money, or they've got a life situation that they have to tend to that they can't do these things, whatever. That's why we don't try to like rub it in their faces. We hope they enjoy coming along with us. Like, we understand y'all can't, not everybody can move to Thailand. We get that. We get that. We every once in a while we get an angry response. Like, not everybody can do what you're doing. I get that. I understand. It's okay. Don't get mad at us. But we still have a message, we still have to do what we do on our channels. We're not just going to like stop talking about it because one or two people can't do it. We understand that, but it's all good. It's all good. We like to share the message, I like driving a car. Is there something that was hard for you to give up that you can't have in Thailand? Well, you can definitely drive here. So it's just going to be a little bit different, but you can definitely drive here. But I mean, the biggest thing I give up here is my food, which is not a bad thing, that I can't get all the food I want. But generally, you still have everything else you need here. You still got the same stuff. You can still travel around. You can still have nice apartments. And if you want really cool furniture and big TVs and all that stuff that you'd have in your home country, well, that's all available here if that's what you want to do. But I don't know. I'm trying to live somewhat cheapish here, so I don't really want to buy big stuff. I've thought about buying a car a million times, and I just like, and I spend a little money on rentals, but nowhere near what I'd spend on owning a car. So, well, at least not the kind of car I'd want. I could get a really cheap bucket. I could get like a little 4-door sedan or something like that, which is it might still be an option, but it's definitely not going to be the comfort level I'm used to. So I like a little comfort, and I got a Gucci butt, and I like to sit high when I drive. So, but yeah, I don't feel like I've given up a lot by living in Thailand now. And that's it. The fact that it's hard for me to like think of something on the spot other than food about what I gave up, like maybe the comfort or the illusion of comfort as far as our laws in society go, maybe sort of. You might miss that, but we see how it is. I mean, of course, media perception is always a little bit jaded, always a little bit 10 times amplified. No matter what direction you lean, it's always going to be amplified. And, they're always going to kind of, again, they zoom that camera in on one particular thing and then make that the story. It's like, I'm glad I'm not in that game no more. All right. Hello, James. Action is a foundational key to all success. There you go, bro. I'm just asking to make no, it's all good, Mikey. Hey, you got some good questions, man. It's a good question. It just sounded very familiar to me. Like, yeah, it sounded like that Minnesota multiphasic thing we took. Like, damn, yeah, very familiar. I did retire 12 years ago. It lasted 1 month. I flip house, and and that's the thing, Mojo. Like, you sound like one of those cats that just not satisfied, not doing anything, and not generating income and doing what you know how to do. And that's the thing. If you're very comfortable with the things that you do, it's like, well, how do you not just keep doing them? It's like, well, this makes me money and I know how to do it. So I'm just going to keep doing it. And that's, it's kind of like YouTube. I don't make a lot of money from YouTube, but I know how to do it now and I know how to make videos. So I just keep doing it. Health is wealth. Yeah, could be. So true. Question equal, can you get a Reese's peanut butter? Nope. They do not sell them here. I do not know why. I don't know. They don't sell Crown. They don't sell Reese's. I don't know why. Every Reese's I've ever got here, somebody brought to me from somewhere else. But you can go over the border like, where were we? Oh, like Bali, Malaysia, all those countries had them. Definitely Bali. Like we went to a spot in Bali in the mall. They had a Reese's store. A Reese's store. Like, I don't understand it. Why does Bali have this, but you can't get it in Thailand? I don't know. Whatever. Who knows? They got some weird import laws or something. Who knows? Gucci in the house, but bust out laughing Gucci in the yeah, I got you. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Good chat. Really appreciate it. Got some good super chats in there. Moderators handling business. Great conversation. Great questions, especially from Mikey's story, throwing out the psychological deep well type stuff. We appreciate you, man. But I appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much for making an interesting chat. If you can hit a like on the way out, we'd appreciate it. One last one here from Mikey. To me, success, it is living the best life in all areas that you live the best life. And that's honestly, you just got to ask yourself, am I living, like I put in the thing the other day, like if you're living if you're living your best life, you stop asking about how you can improve your life, about what changes you can make in your life to make it better because you're there. You're not asking that anymore. I'm like, I'm comfortable. I'm good. I do still ask those questions sometimes though. Like, I'm living a pretty good life, but am I living my best life? No, because there's still a couple of things that I need to do. Still a couple things I need to do. Still more things I need to see. I don't see enough. I think that's the biggest thing for me is I don't see enough. I want to see more. So I'm greedy like that. I want to see more. All right, guys. Anyway, I'm out of here. We'll catch you later. Jay's Casino, Chocolate Man in Thailand, live. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for liking. We'll check you later. See you guys.